Welcome to Window on the World. I'm your host, Sadie Heisner. Today our guests are Jimin Lee and Kyuboo Sim. They are going to tell us about their home country, South Korea, the land of morning calm. Thank you so much for being here with us today. So can you tell me how old you guys are?
I'm 24 years old.
And I'm 23 years old.
That's awesome. I'm 21, so we're all the same age.
Nice to meet you.
So can you tell us a little bit about where you're from?
Yeah, I'm from South Korea, and it's the east part of Asia, and it's still divided south and north. That's the reason we are from South Korea. Yeah, and I'm come from, the capital of Korea is Seoul, but I'm born in Seoul, but my hometown is more southern than Seoul. It's like 30 minutes with the car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's the name of it? Does it have a different name than
Yeah, its name is Pundang.
Pyeongdang?
It's a brand new city. It was built like 15 years old, like 20 years old. The city is built 20 years ago.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty new.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What about you, Jimin?
I'm from Korea too, South Korea. I'm from the capital city, Seoul too. And I'm born in there.
Nice. Were you guys both born there?
Yeah, I think so.
So what school did you guys go to when you guys lived in South Korea?
You mean the university?
Yeah.
We're both from Hansong. It's
Awesome.
in the north part of Seoul.
So what are your guys' majors, or like what are you guys mainly studying?
So that's both the same too.
It's coincidence, but we have same major and same university.
Oh wow. So what are you guys' Like to study?
We're in a computer science major.
computer science?
Yeah.
Nice. So how long have you guys been here, and how many semesters is your study abroad program?
So for me, my program is a 1 year's program. It means like 2 semesters. So I've already been here like 6 months. So I just have now 3 or 4 months to stay here.
What about you?
My program is just for 1 semester in here, so I just arrived at January.
Oh wow, that's crazy. So does your family from the town that you grew up in, or have you guys ever moved in South Korea, or?
My family is from the Seoul, South Korea, yeah. And they just moved to the more south part.
Awesome. So you guys said earlier you guys were both born in pretty much in Seoul, right?
Yeah.
Seoul. So did you guys ever figure out if you want to move somewhere else, or have you always just been settled in Seoul?
I like my hometown. I'm now actually living in Seoul. It's more further than Seoul. And this is just the image of Seoul. Like Seoul is too crowded, busy, loud. And my part is pretty good, because Seoul they have a lot of stuff and like funny, some plays, peoples and jobs in there. So if I want to go there, it's not really far, because it's just take like 30 minutes. So I can go there whenever I want.
Nice.
So my hometown is really peaceful. So that's the thing I like it.
I got you. How's the transportation? Like,
I can use the subway station,
Okay.
subway, and if I use the subway to Seoul, it takes like 30 minutes to the south part of Seoul. But our school is the north part, so it took like 1.5 hours to go there.
did you guys know each other prior to coming to the
No.
U.S.? Really? That's
Yeah,
so
we're just
crazy.
met here.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. Small world, really. So what are some unique foods from South Korea, or just your area in general, that you guys would like to tell us about?
My favorite food is Korean BBQ.
Okay.
That we said that samgyeopsal. There's some pork, but we just cook without seasoning. some.
Yeah, so it's basically pork belly.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
they
yeah.
grill it pork belly without the seasoning, and we really like a spicy sauce. We just dip it, not a seasoned.
And there's a important thing we have to drink with Korean BBQ because their combination was very
Right on,
very
right
nice.
on.
I missed it
Yeah.
a lot.
What kind of drinks do you guys drink with your barbecue?
The Korean traditional alcohol is soju.
Oh.
Soju. So
Okay. What is that?
It's hard to explain.
Is it like a wine or is it like a beer?
It's more like a liquid, like a
Like a
I
liquor?
think similar
Yeah.
with whiskey.
Okay. 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 So it's like a liqueur.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we always eat a shot
Yeah.
or mix with a beer.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the way to go. So how does the land differ? Are there like mountains, beaches? Like what's the scenery like in Korea?
When I first got here, I'm so surprised because the land is so flat. In Korea, you can't see the far like this because they have lots of mountains.
Okay.
And even I know this is kind of like countryside compared to the New York or like Chicago, big city. But you know, like we both come from Seoul, and my city is the brand new city. So there's lots of like high buildings. It's really distract my sight to see far. So it's really hard to see like far away. But in here, land is so flat. There's no high buildings. But our like hometowns, like too many. Okay, I have one example about university. This university, I think it don't have like more than 5 or 6 floors. The buildings, but in our university, the building is 13 floors because we don't have much like land.
Okay.
We need to save our
Interesting.
land.
Yeah. I feel like kind of like how the cities are, like New York City, like they build up and set it out like that.
Yeah.
It's very similar with Seoul.
Yeah, when I've been in Chicago at here, yeah, I traveled to Chicago one time.
Okay.
I really feel like same like so.
That's awesome. I've never been there really. I haven't gone to too big of a city, so that's pretty cool that you got to see that. What would you guys consider as the main tourist attraction in Korea or even Seoul?
Tour like you mean,
Tourist
like,
attraction, like where do people from other countries come to like see?
to Korea. Mm-hmm. The main tourist is probably Chinese, isn't it?
Like, do they come to see the mountains or like what's like your guys' main like event that goes on?
I don't know why they come. They just want to like relax and rest.
Just a good vacation spot.
Yeah, vacations, but you know, like when
Good food.
yeah, I heard
Good
like
food.
America is too big, so it feels like every states have a different identity. But you know, Korea, Japan is not like that big. Maybe, but China is big. So these peoples, especially Korean peoples, they really want to go outside of our like territory area because people feel like Korea is too small, so every party is kind of similar. So they just want to experience new, like totally new landscapes or culture, language.
Yeah, I got
Cool.
you for sure. Jimin, you were talking about earlier that club that you said that you went to. You go ahead, tell us a little about that.
Club in Korea?
Yeah, the one that you guys were talking about earlier.
I have never been several times, but I why but
What's the name of it?
I forgot. But there are so many clubs in Korea, so
What are they like?
just dancing and drinking and very crowded and darkness.
Have you been to any like bars or clubs here in the U.S.?
Yeah, actually, last weekend I went to Arkansas. Do you know
Arkansas?
Arkansas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of I want to go to the club. So
Nice.
I
So
think
how do they differ between the U.S. and Korea?
I think same.
They're the same?
Yes, really, it's totally same.
Party rockin'.
Yeah,
I love that.
I'm surprised.
That's funny. So are there any events that is like stand out to you guys in Korea that are like traditional that your family has talked to you about, like anything like that?
Traditional events.
Yeah, just like America has the 4th of July.
Oh yeah,
Is there,
we
like-
have some. So America has a Thanksgiving Day. We have like Korean Thanksgiving Day.
Okay.
It's kind of Thanksgiving Day. So at that time, we have a 3 holiday. I mean, like that's a holiday of Korea, and the government give us 3 rest day, so we can we can stop our like schoolwork or job work during 3 days. So it means like this will be traditional holiday.
Okay, that's really neat, for
So-
sure. What are some of the most popular sports in your country?
I think the most popular one is soccer, but the peoples have an interest when they have a like international match. But in general, people like more the baseball.
Okay. Do you guys call it soccer or do you call it football?
We call soccer,
Okay.
but
I know some countries call it football.
Right.
That's crazy.
we just call like soccer and American football.
Okay,
Right.
Just football.
I felt that. So in the last decade, Korean movies and series and music have been very popular throughout the U.S. How do you guys feel about that?
I'm proud of them. But actually, Squid Game. Squid Game is
That was
very-
that was really big.
But actually, I have never seen
Really?
Squid Game
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I see it.
because I think that's a little bit aggressive,
Yeah.
cruel. So
It was a
So
little scary.
scary for me.
so for me, like I really just not hate, just dislike the romantic drama or movie because it's not interesting for me. But Squid Game or Parasite, yeah, that movies that's not the main stories to love, right? That's more complicated stories. So I like it, and I realized that kinds of these stories are attractive for foreign peoples or like world. So I'm proud of it, and we should try more like this.
Is there any recommendations for movies that you guys have? Or music?
Korean
or
movie?
anything?
Yeah, I have one, but I forgot the name.
Is there any
Snowpiercer?
Snowpiercer? Is that a movie?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you have any?
I mean, we have a Korean name. It's 설국열차.
I see. Maybe that's similar with Squid Game or Parasite.
Yeah, because-
Okay.
Actually, I like romantic movies and drama, so I have never seen them. So I recommend some K-drama.
K-drama?
Yes, they already have romantic story.
What about music? What kind of music, Korean music do you like, Jimin?
Do you know K-pop?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there is a girl group named Kiss of Life. Is their name? I like their song, their music. So. But they're not popular actually
Even I didn't know.
because they're new girl group.
New growing group. Which countries have you guys visited other side of the U.S.? Have you visited any other?
Yeah, I visited Thailand, Japan. And, I've been in America when I was really young, and Saipan. It's not America, right? Saipan and Philippines, I think. Yeah, that's all.
What about you?
I visited Japan, New Zealand, and China 2 times, and Vietnam,
Oh,
and yes.
nice. Is there any other countries you guys would be interested in visiting?
Yeah, I want to visit like Middle East, Asia, countries or European countries.
What about you? Any countries you'd like to see?
I don't have an idea right now, but I want to
Paris, France. Have you guys heard of Paris, France?
Yeah, of
Where the big
course.
Eiffel Tower is?
Yeah.
That's somewhere I think would be cool to go.
I want to go there too.
All right, well, that sums up this first segment of Window of the World. Up next, we will take a view into what it's like living and studying in another country and how Jimin and Kyubu have been adjusting to the changes so far.
Hello from the studios of KGCS TV. I'm Lydia Carlson, a communications major here at Missouri Southern. We're making lots of changes to modernize the TV station and bring you better quality video and content. But we need your help. We want to find out how you watch KGCS and what you like to watch. So we'd like you to take a quick questionnaire. It's as simple as holding your phone over the QR code on your screen. That code takes you to a link where you will see a short survey. If QR codes aren't for you, find a link to the survey on our Facebook page. Thanks for watching KGCS TV.
Welcome back to Window on the World. We are still here with Jimin and Kyubu. two exchange students from South Korea. For this segment, we would like to know how your experience here at MSSU and living in the United States has been so far. Kibu, since you have been here for more time, is it okay if we start with you?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. So, what are your experiences before arriving into the United States, and what are your expectations for, like, when you were in Korea and then you were like thinking about coming here?
So at first I thought American is really tough. You know, like Korean, they really try to kind, but I think like Korean, especially I'm a guy, but not a lot of guys go to exchange students to America. So I'm the only guy. When I arrived in here, I'm the only guy from Korea. So I thought like, okay, maybe American guys are really tough, so I need to pretend more tough to be their friends. So that's the reason I started basketball, or like saying more tough and acting more tough.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm worried about like if I just acting like a Korean, like usually acting in Korea, maybe they just ignored me like, oh, he's weak. I just worry about it. But now I feel like some of them really tough, but some of them is really kind.
Yeah.
And tough is not mean bad. Tough and kind.
Yeah, for sure. What about you?
Actually, I expected the party every day because I watched a lot of American drama.
I love that.
But I think in this MSSU, students are very kind and they like work out or
Gym sharks.
yeah.
So why did you guys decide to come to the U.S.? Why did you choose this country?
So for me, like, I've been here when I was like 9 years old. I just live in LA just 1 month, and that time I just live with the American friends. So it kind of host family, and then they give you lots of great memory for me. So that made me come here again. That memories made me come here again, and also I want to improve my English skills and like widen my sight about the words. I want to experience new cultures and new friends, new like peoples. That's the reason I want to come here.
Awesome. What about you, Jamin?
That's not a specific reason, but I think I want to improve my English skill, and US is the biggest country in the world. So, and I heard about Joplin. It's very peaceful city. So I decided this school.
Awesome. Have you gone to go to any events since you have been here, and if so, which ones?
Now I remember about the root beer events.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a lot of root beers, and they made it. No, it's not root beer. Yeah, maybe it's root beer.
Root beer?
Yeah.
I think there's some root beer festivals.
Yeah. I've been there, and it's quite good. I bought some like very special souvenir for me. They sell some like bullet. Is it like bullet decoration frames or something? Because in Korea the gun is illegal, so we can't buy it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's for me. It's really special. I bought it like that, and I drink root beers a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Root beer's pretty good. Have you tried cream soda?
Yeah, I think so. That's great.
Cream soda, that's my favorite pop or soda, but it's really good.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of Harry Potter?
Yeah, sure.
Butterbeer?
Yeah, I know.
I went to Disney World and got to drink some butterbeer for the first time.
Yeah.
That was pretty neat. But anyway, what about you, Jamin?
Not yet. I haven't some event in here. But
What did you say you went to some bars earlier?
but-
Some bars here in town? Or in Arkansas?
Ah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the. That's it. I like them, so that was really funny, and I experienced that ice glass shot, so we can drink and throw out the ice glass.
Oh wow.
That was fun.
That's really cool. I haven't heard of that before.
Let's go together.
Okay, so far, what is your favorite thing about Missouri Southern or just Missouri in general?
Missouri Surgeon. I like the gymnasium. Yeah, they have a large court for basketball, volleyball, pickleball, and every stuff for workout is so good. I like it.
What about you?
I like swimming pool and my cozy dorm because my dorm has a living room and 4 rooms.
Oh wow.
So I think I live in independent. So every day I imagine live alone, because in Korea I live in my family all day. So I'm very happy because I live in dorm now.
That's nice. Yeah, getting some freedom.
That place is my favorite place in Nigeria Third, my cozy room. and many friends are very kind in here.
That's awesome. I'm glad that it's going good so far. So what do you guys think about the food? American food.
American food, probably not bad. But so I got here the last semester, the cafeteria is actually not good for me. But I thought like these days like cafeterias change, it's so good. They have more like rice for Asian, and they have a soup every day. They add in more options to drink. Like the cafeteria is okay. And American food, I think like Americans really like to eat some meat, right? Meat or something. That's really good. But sometimes I feel it's so sweety or like salty because they always put a season a lot.
Yeah.
You know, like Korean didn't like that. Like that.
What about you? Do you like any American food?
Yes, I like it now, but first time I didn't like it because I think it's a little bit cold rather than Korean food, because we usually eat very hot and spicy food, but I think American food is not hot, a little bit just warm. And yes, salty and sweety, but now I adapted already, so I like it.
So how do the prices from Korea to America like change or?
America is quite expensive because they have so in Korea, if you got some like price, they already include every tax or something. So you just need to pay literally that price. But in here, the price is fake. It's added the tax and the tips.
Preach to the choir.
Right.
We think the same thing.
Same.
Yeah. So can you tell us roughly how many people you've met throughout your time here, since you've been here longer?
Oh yeah, I met too many people in here. Too many people.
Would you say like 100 or over 100?
Like just met is maybe more than 100, and yeah, there's so like some part of the people so kind for me. Like I can give someone an example. So I like play basketball, so I go to the court a lot, and then I just met the friends a lot at there. And the one day I really want to go to see an NBA, but like the international clubs leaders or my friends are so busy at that day, so I just texted one friend I just met at the basketball court. We just met like 2 days before, and I just texted, I really want to go to see NBA, and because my favorite players come to the Oklahoma City, and the friend says me, let's go. It sounds so fun. So we just go, like it take like more than 3 hours. Like that. Yeah.
So you got to see an NBA game?
Yeah.
That's neat. So it was the OKC Thunders and then
like the Cleveland
oh wow.
Cavaliers.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm glad you got to experience that. But yeah, what about you?
Just roughly, maybe over 30 people. Maybe around 30.
30?
Yeah, maybe.
Nice.
I'm not sure.
You've been here, you've still got a long rest of the semester to go. So how are the teachers like compared to the ones back home?
So I feel like at the first I realized the teachers wearing really casualty. Like their clothes is so casual, and they're like when they have a lecture, they really teach like freely. Is it right? Because in Korea it's more strict.
Okay.
They're wearing the suit, and it's more like teacher's teacher, students is students. But in here, it's like they just letting know the information, not a real like strict teacher. I feel like that.
The same thing?
Yeah, same thing. They're very friendly.
What was the name of your guys' school you went to again?
Hansong?
Hanzo?
Yeah, the school.
Was that a university?
Yeah, that's university.
Would you ever consider living in Missouri forever, or do you guys want to travel around, or even the United States?
Yeah, I just want to come here again, not living forever.
That's fair. What about you?
Me too. I want to come back again in US, not Missouri. Actually. But so I want to find my job in US. So,
Okay.
So I want to go, San Jose, maybe in San Francisco.
San Francisco?
Uh-huh. San Jose.
San Jose? Is that just by San Francisco in California?
Yeah. So they have the Silicon Valley.
Okay.
Silicon Valley. So my major is computer science. So I want to go there. Silicon Valley.
Yeah, I feel like California would be a good place for that major to thrive, for sure. Well, that is all for this week's episode of Windows on the World. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Jimin and Kyubu, for coming in.